When people want to start learning Blender for 3D animation or 3D art, they want to know which PC can run Blender comfortably, or minimum requirements or best PC. In this video, I will answer this. So let's start this video. So if you search on Google Blender requirements, you have to first do this. If you want to any software you are using and you want to know requirements, you can directly search on internet Blender requirements. For example, Blender requirements. And here you will scroll down. Forgot about Gemini answer. Okay. Here you will see that Blender official website requirements. Click on it and now scroll down. First of all, you need Windows. Why Windows? Because this type of software run good on Windows more than Mac, because in Windows you have GPUs like RTX and this type of stuff. So that's why it is optimized to run better on Windows. So I will highly recommend you go with Windows if you can go with Windows. Okay. And minimum required is Windows 8.1. Okay. So, but I will highly recommend you to go with Windows 11 because it is recommended. Okay. And I am personally using Windows 11. Okay. Your CPU should be 8 cores. Okay. Minimum 4 cores. Okay. So if you want good performance, it should be 8 cores. So my CPU is also 8 cores. Okay. And RAM you will also require 32 GB of RAM or minimum 8 GB, and GPU 2 GB VRAM, or recommended is 8 GB VRAM. Okay. So what you really need is that first of all you need, for example, you also keep in mind that maybe in future you want to learn Unreal Engine also, cause Blender and Unreal Engine both are most popular 3D software. For example, you will build 3D models in Blender and animate in Unreal Engine, or you will do all in Blender. But if you want to learn Unreal Engine also, you can learn it if you build a PC for Unreal Engine. If you will build PC for Unreal Engine, it will comfortably run Blender cause Unreal Engine gives you realistic animations. Okay, realistic. So that's why if for example if you build a PC for Unreal Engine, it will be 10 times more powerful in Blender cause Blender is more cartoony style. Okay. So for example, I have this same specification, 8 core CPU. Most important, you have VRAM. VRAM is really important. Okay. So I have this 32 GB RAM, 8 core CPU and Windows 11 and 8 GB VRAM. So VRAM is really important cause, for example, see this animation. I have built it in Unreal Engine in 2024. How realistic it looks. So this same PC that which I am talking about, I have make it in Unreal Engine. It looks so realistic. So where does the VRAM come? For example, I want to increase more buildings in it, for example, in this scene. But I can't cause VRAM does not allow it. Cause my VRAM is only 8 GB. It will get full. If I have 16 GB VRAM or 32 GB VRAM, I can put more stuff in it, for example. Okay. So, but it is realistic. So if we will need more VRAM, but same if we want to do in Blender, we can put more objects in it. For example, more characters, more objects, more trees, more buildings. Cause it is cartoony style, so we can put it more stuff. So 8 GB VRAM will be good for this. But if you get 16 GB VRAM, it will be super good cause you can run Blender also, you can run Unreal Engine also. So if you can run Unreal Engine also, Blender will run like a butter. Okay. So here is the PC I have. So here is the PC that I have chosen for you. The specification. So first of all, the most important thing is VRAM. Okay. So the most important thing is GPU. Okay. So we are going with NVIDIA GPU. That's it, the best. You should always try to get NVIDIA GPU. So here is RTX 5060 Ti. Right now it is the latest version 5060. If you are watching, for example, in future, that time, that time it will be 60, 60, 70, 60. The link will be updated for that current version. So it will be always updated according to that. So you can go to description and check that out that time. So here we have RTX 5060 Ti. So it has 16 GB VRAM, and I have chosen the company Asus, which is really good company. So you should not try to get 5060 Ti 8 GB RAM. Okay, I will highly recommend you to go with 16 GB RAM. It is right now $573. Okay, So first of all, this is you have to go with, and I will put the link in the description. You can click on it and buy it, and that link will be affiliate. So it will not increase your price. You will pay same price, but I will get a little commission. Okay, so that will help me to run this channel and make free tutorials like this. Okay, so you will get this link will be in the description. Then another important thing is the processor. So Intel processor is the best, I think, for this in the price range. So Core i5-14400F I have chosen for you. It is good. Another thing is we have RAM. So RAM I have chosen 16GB RAM. It is a good company and good rating. You can see this here, 4.8 rating and 19,365 people have reviewed it. So this is $219. And another thing we have this SSD. Okay, the difference between hard drive, normal hard drive and SSD is that SSD is really fast, very fast than hard drive. So I will highly recommend you to go with SSD. So I will recommend you to go with 1 TB or 2 TB. You can check rate going that right now it is showing $309, but when you will click on it, it will show more, and it is showing $396 for 1 TB. Okay, so 1 TB for this. So I will recommend you to go with 1 TB or 2 TB according to your need, how much stuff you want to install, but at least 1 TB you should try to go with, and SSD. Another thing we have this case. This case I have chosen for you. This is $89. So if we combine all the stuff that I have chosen for you, it will almost around $1,400. So $1,400 you can build a great PC that will run Blender like a butter. You can use this PC for almost 5 to 10 years. You can use Blender comfortably in it for 5 to 10 years without any problem. And if you just using Blender for 3D art, it is more than enough. And if you are using for animation, it is also more than enough, because animation requires more than 3D art, because you have animation in it, but it is good, really good for that. And you can also run Unreal Engine if you want to do that. So all links will be in the description, and that will be affiliate link. You could buy from there. Now you know the best PC for Blender. Click on this video to know how to download and install Blender properly. And I will see you in this video.